Hey everyone, I'm Sanket Sahu and I've been working on something interesting. In the weekend, I started working on this project called Tinbase, which is a Supabase-compatible backend layer. So if you're using Supabase for your local development, you can just replace it with Tinbase and it works without the Dockers. So traditionally you would use the Supabase CLI that actually boots up a Docker and then runs like 12 different containers with multiple different services into it, like storage and say API gateway, and then one for Postgres and things like that, which makes it heavy. Obviously we wanted to run our vibe coded apps on our server with very limited memory and disk footprint, and that's where this project started. Can we squeeze that all into one single node script? And yeah, we were successful, and I was able to build on top of real Postgres just using node APIs, and the install footprint is as small as like 36 MB and the memory overload is like 100 MB. And if you use the binary, you can do it with even less like runtime memory. So yeah, I think this and it's getting feature complete currently. Since this is Node.js, I was able to actually also run it in the browser with the WASM version of Postgres, which works well. So I was actually able to run this whole thing inside my phone, and it works really well. Yeah, so talking about the features, so you don't have to change anything on the front end. So this is just the backend drop-in replacement of Supabase, mainly focused for local development and prototypes. The architecture is pretty straightforward. So instead of the containers of Supabase backend, we have like one single entry point for Node.js, and then we have got swappable like DB layer as well. Like instead of just using Postgres, you can use Postgres WASM, which is PGlite, or maybe use pg-mem, which is a subset of Postgres. Yeah, and so it works in Node and also in the browser. You might ask, why do we need it in the browser? So there's a project called LeFo that I have been working on, which is Linux inside the browser. And I tried using Tinbase inside LeFo, and I was able to like run it. It works really well. So yeah, last couple of days I worked on the dashboard UI and a bunch of different features. So the dashboard or the studio has like the tables, SQL editor, authentication, RLS, storage, database, logs, and a bunch of things. Looking at how complete this is, we have got a comparison table. So most of the things are now supported. These are like upcoming like spread embeds and aggregates and explain. But most of the things that you would essentially have in your app would just work. Right from RLS to RPC, session frames, email UI box for OTPs, storage, most of the things are there. So I actually ran it locally in a very complex project that uses Supabase. Actually, I ran it for Rapid Native, which is a vibe coding tool, and it just worked. Most of the things just worked, and yeah, pretty excited about like how far it goes. And up and until now, I feel that it's very promising. You can just replace your local Supabase dev environment with Tinbase and it just works. Thank you.